managed to find somewhere to sit down with three lovely ladies that have made me really welcome at this show. They have, and I'm going to ask you all to give your name and your call sign first, and then we'll go on to explaining what you're here for. So I'm going to go left to right, so...
Carol, 2E1, Romeo Bravo Hotel.
That's great, Carol, and it's good to have you with us.
I'm Judith, Golf 4, India, Alpha, Quebec.
G4, you were licensed long before me.
A little while, perhaps.
Yeah.
It's been a while, 1979.
Yeah. Well, we talked about it, and that was about the year I should have done it, and I became an M1, so later around 2000. And the lovely lady sitting next to me.
Jenny, Mike 0, Hotel Zulu Tango.
And fine Jenny. And Jenny came and found me this morning and said, I'm sure you need to come and talk to us. We're BYLARAs, and come on, tell our listeners that may have not have understood you here what it's all about.
Well, we are the British Young Ladies Amateur Radio Association. So we're here to promote ladies on the air, encourage good operating technique, and encourage ladies to actually come onto the air. That's what we're trying to do.
Well, that's good. And in fairness, our hobby is a short of a lot of ladies. And seeing as that statistically 51% of the population are ladies, I'm surprised there are not more in the hobby.
Well, that's very true. But we try to encourage where we can. A lot of ladies come in under duress, I think, because their husbands are interested in the hobby and they tag along. And we try to give them a little bit of friendship and encouragement so that they feel that they belong.
That's really, really good. And you've been going nearly 40 years. You're coming up for your 40th year now?
That's right. 29th of April, 1979, Drayton Manor Park. We all met around a chorus cup of tea in the cafe and decided to start the group going. And we are celebrating 40 years now. We're going to have a big celebration at Blackpool, April 2019, and are encouraging as many ladies as possible to come and join us there.
Well, that's good. So, Carol, how long have you been involved with BYLARS?
10 years, possibly. 10 years. I came into it because my husband was an operator and he wouldn't let me talk on the radio unless I passed my exams. So I passed my exam. And I started on that. And I went to a radio event one day and I got approached by a lady called Nikki who said, "Why don't you put in for chairman?" I said, "You're joking." She said, "No, I'm not joking." So I thought, fine, I'll do it. Someone else put in as well. But unfortunately, she had a better offer somewhere else. So guess what? I got lumbered.
Oh, yeah, really somebody else got a better offer. That can't be right, can it?
For her, that was. But no, I don't regret making that decision at all. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I've enjoyed meeting all the ladies and then trying to encourage more onto the radio than we have at the moment. There is an awful lot of lady operators out there that don't operate because they've just taken it on to please their husbands. They should operate. It's fun. And we want them to know it's fun. Just come along and try it. You've got your license. Why not use it?
Yeah, I agree with you that in many instances, sometimes ladies are press ganged into it. And in fairness, I've seen this happen. And I remember one couple, and unfortunately they're both silent keys now, but the husband was a full licensee when we had the B licenses. Yes. And he badgered his wife into doing it, and eventually his wife became an A licensee. and another gentleman that I knew quite well was an M3. I think he's still an M3, and his wife became a 2E0, and he really got the hump over that because she got higher than him. And unfortunately, the lady never went to full license, which was a shame. Yeah. But you know, it's fair. So Jenny, you look as though you have fun on this because you've been smiling all day.
I try and smile in all adversities, even when it's the raining cats and dogs, like it did at Fraz 3-4 weeks ago. We was there under a fishing tent, raining cats and dogs, the gazebo and the wind was blowing, and yet we were smiling like anything. My husband and I took our novice back in the year 2000. Our tutor was Steve Hartley. And I failed my novice first time around. Steve couldn't work out where I'd failed. So he plunked me straight in for it again, and I passed a month later. My husband met Carol at the Yeovil QRP before, like, I used to work on Sundays, I couldn't get down. So he met Carol before I did. And of course, as soon as I had a free Sunday, he took me down to QRP the following year, I think it was. And he introduced us, and I've never looked back. A lady who isn't here today, she also played a big part in me becoming a member of BYLARA. That's G7RBI, Hazel. She played a big part in me joining BYLARA. I used to be forever asking the then holder of the call sign, Sheila G3HCQ, that if I could use the call sign. She said yes every time. In the end, she got fed up with me asking. She gave up and handed it back to Jackie. Her picture's there on the board in the bottom corner over there. She's now silent key, and Jackie offered it to me. That, and I'm the holder of the call sign, M0BYL.
Well, that sounds great. And you're obviously enjoying things. Do you do special events? I think you mentioned you did something with doves a while ago, and I was listening,
Yes.
even if I didn't get it right.
Yes. We did a thing with doves using the world and the dove's emblem as a sort of a logo to explain what we were trying to do. YL groups around the world organise conventions, and they take it in turns. And the ladies that did it before us last time were the Icelandic ladies. They suggested that we might like to host a YL convention in our country. So we did that. We got together and we somehow managed to organise it. We tied it in with the RSGB convention so that there were already other radio-related things happening around them. So we took them to Bletchley and we went to Woburn Abbey, and we had a marvellous time. They flew in from literally all around the world, from the States, from all around Europe and from Australia. And everybody had a wonderful time. We stopped at the Novotel Hotel. We were given the top floor to have conferences, so everybody listened to what everybody else was doing and what was happening in their country, and it was a wonderful opportunity to reinforce those friendships around the world, and for YLs to show that there are other YLs, there are other ladies that go on the air, so that you don't feel so isolated. So we felt it was a really successful event. We made a banner of all the countries that had attended. Not putting this very well. Each square was in the colours of their country's flag, with their name and their call sign on. So there was a permanent reminder of who had been and which countries were represented. So we keep that, and that's all there to share with others.
And that quilt is halfway being quilted. It's me who had the idea. I suggested it to Carol. She liked the idea. I suggested it to Judith. She loved the idea. Hence it became, and that, as Judith just explained, it's halfway through. It's almost done. And I thought it'd be a nice idea for it to be presented to the chairman the chair lady who took on a lot of the work out by the side of the the first UK YL, who's Barbara Dunn, G6YL, and she's not that. Outside her equipment is in the RSGB. I thought that would be a perfect fitting to be done. So it's a case of watch this space for the finishing off of the quilt.
Well, that sounds great. Carol, how do you keep these two in control, eh?
With great difficulty, especially that one over there. No, they are very enthusiastic. Judith has just been made president of the club, which she's the first member and still with the club, so she's deserved that honour. Jenny, well, Jenny's Jenny. There's not much more you can say about that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but you're all lovely ladies. Listen, I'm going to wind up now. I'm going to ask I'm going to ask Judith to give us the website address. And ladies, please, when you have something to tell, please come and talk to us, because we'll run some information for you.
Well, thank you very much for that. Yes, it's BYLARA.org.uk is the website address. And we do have contact with the national magazines as well, so we make sure that everybody's advised of what we're doing in the future. But thank you very much for coming to see us. We very much appreciate it. And I'm sure that there are others who would like to speak to you as well here this morning. So thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, ladies, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you very much.